Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
In my part-time, I'm Chris Nolan, and I'm pissed off about what WB is doing to my movies.
Yeah, so here it is. Warner Brothers doesn't see anytime soon that the movies are going to be in the movie theaters. So they decided to put all their movies on their streaming service. But
a lot of times what they're also doing is they're sharing them with the cinemas as well.
Yeah, but this pissed off these directors and these actors because now they're not going to get the bonuses that are attached. Like, basically, Gal Gadot may lose $10 million. Well, they re-signed her, so they're going to give her the $10 million, I believe, anyway. But they didn't re-sign everybody else. So the problem we're having now is the fact that they're going to lose. All these movies are not going to get the billions that they want. Now everybody's complaining and suing HBOMAX. And I'm going to try to get the list here.
And they're saying that this could actually be the death of cinema because of it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know about you folks, but when a new movie comes out, I'd rather be sitting inside a theater watching it on the big screen than sitting at home. Granted, it's cheaper.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, when you have a choice between going out, sitting and sometimes just looking around to see how the people are reacting,
right?
That's the funnest thing about it.
All right, so we have a listing. So let's get to the listing. Okay, so we have The Little Things that's going to be coming out on January 29th. That's going to star. Let's see what this is about. That's going to be Denzel Washington, Rami Malek, Jared Leto, Natalie Morales, Terry Kinney, Chris Boer, Joris Jarsky, Isabella Araza, and Michael Hyatt. Let's see. Denzel Washington plays a deputy sheriff who is sent to Los Angeles on an evidence-gathering assignment, only to become embroiled in the search for a serial killer who's terrorizing the city. That sounds like a great movie that might make tons of money if it was in the theater. But they're not going to do that now. So Judas and the Black Messiah is supposed to come out early 2021. It's directed by Shaka King. It has Daniel Kaluuya, Lakeith Stanfield, Jesse Plemons, Dominique Fishback, Ashton Sanders, and Martin Sheen. Chronicles the tragic story of Black Panther Party leader Fred Hampton, who was assassinated by the FBI at the age of 21. Oh, that's an interesting movie. Then we got Tom and Jerry, supposed to come out March 5th.
Yeah, wow.
Chloe Grace Moretz and Michael Pena. And basically, I don't think that movie's going to be great. It's a live action, but with animation, it doesn't look that great at all. We got the Soprano movie.
The trailer. I was that thrilled with it. The
Soprano movie, The Many Saints of Newark, is a Sopranos prequel. David Chase and Lawrence Connor. We also have Gandolfini, who passed away's son, Michael, is going to play him.
Oh, nice. I was wondering
Vera Farmiga, Ray Liotta. Wow, there's going to be a lot of people in here. That would have did well if it was in the theater. Reminiscence is another movie with Hugh Jackman. I think I saw that. It's a sci-fi movie. Sci-fi story about a scientist who discovers a way to relive your past, which he then uses to search for his lost love. So that's interesting. And then Godzilla vs. Kong, May 21st. That I can't wait for. Millie Bobby Brown returns. Alexander Skarsgård. There's a whole bunch of actors in here. But the main thing, of course, you want to see is Godzilla vs. Kong.
Got it.
Yeah, The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It is going June 4th, 2021. We know Vera Farmiga's in it, Patrick Wilson. That, I don't know. We had some reservations about that movie. I don't know if that one's going to do well. It doesn't sound appealing to me, but we'll see. In the Heights comes out June 18th. It's a Broadway musical by Lin-Manuel Miranda. Tells the story of a bodega owner in Washington Heights who dreams of a better life. Right. Space Jam.
Big fame. Basically, it looks like fame.
Yeah, Space Jam, A New Legacy is going July 16th, 2021. We know what that is. The Suicide Squad, August 6th. See, that would have done so well.
Oh, God, yes.
Margot Robbie, Idris Elba, John Cena, Joel Kinnaman, Peter Capaldi, Viola Davis, Jay Courtney, Alice Braga, Pete Davidson, Taka Waititi, Nathan Fillion, Storm Reed, Steve Agee, and Sean Gunn. That would have been great.
I know he plays the thinker in that, but I still think he would have made a better Mr. Freeze.
Yeah.
Paulie.
Then we got June, which that probably would have did well as also October 1st. A whole bunch of actors and actresses in that one. But I think that, Oscar Isaac's in that. But they're suing. The people that are making Doom are suing Warner Brothers for putting it on HBOMAX. Yeah. King Richard comes out November 19th, 2021. That has Will Smith, John Bernthal, Dylan McDermott, whole bunch of wow.
This is considered an all-star cast.
The father of tennis legends Venus and Serena Williams. Okay. And then we got Matrix 4, that's what I'm looking forward to on December 22nd, 2021. Of course, we know Keanu Reeves, Carrie Ann Moss, Neil Patrick Harris is in this. Very excited about that's my big thing, the Matrix movies. And then Mortal Kombat to be announced in 2021 movie. Also Malignant, Those Who Wish Me Dead is another one.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Cry Macho is a Clint Eastwood movie. And that's all we have. But again, the biggest mistake is that
they're sending a lot of these things to the streaming services, either primarily or they're going to be sharing it with the big screen.
Matrix would have been to $2 billion. This is a mistake. Now Disney, I think, is holding back. I think Disney's going to try to get them in the theaters to keep the movie theaters alive.
Well, good.
Because they don't want them to go under. So, But besides the news about Warner Brothers, which is kind of DC Comics and all that, right? The greatest news ever is from Marvel and Disney. The fact that my dream has come true. Tobey Maguire is back as Spider-Man. Mm-hmm. Andrew Garfield's back as Spider-Man. Kirsten Dunst, who played Mary Jane and with Tobey Maguire, is back. Alfred Molina as Doc Ock returns. Jamie Foxx from Amazing Spider-Man comes back as Electro. My God, the amount of people in this movie, and even Daredevil himself is going to be, like we said, probably representing Peter Parker. Oh my God, this movie is huge.
Boom.
You got Scarlet Witch, you got Doctor Strange. It's going to be a two-parter. It's going to lead right into Doctor Strange 2. I mean, we're going to probably see Tobey Maguire in Doctor Strange 2.
3.
Doctor Strange 2. No, it's going to go right from Spider-Man 3 to Doctor Strange 2. So, this is huge. This is a big deal. But, of course, you got to watch it in order. So, you got to see WandaVision first.
Yeah.
And then
someone was showing, I forget who it was showing all the promo posters for that thing. And occasionally, granted, all the upper left or right-hand corner, the wallpaper was torn down, and you could see like a static. In about 2 or 3 of the promo pictures, it looks as though someone has taken a bite or literally has taken claws to tear it.
Now, we do know Morbius is coming out.
Yeah.
And we do know that Morbius and Venom are part of the MCU now. And we did hear that regardless of Carnage fighting Venom, that Spider-Man is probably fighting Venom in Venom 3. And they're going to do something to connect that somehow. Tom Holland, the only thing I feel bad about Tom Holland is the fact that he's going to be really a minor. I mean, It looks like it in his own movie, but maybe not. I mean, maybe he'll still be the main part of the movie. It's just going to be the greatest Spider-Man movie, and supposedly it's going to be really long, too. Like, the longest Spider-Man movie in history, probably, I heard. So, again, so many good things happen with Spider-Man. This is the greatest news for me ever. I mean, this fact that Tobey Maguire is going to get fitted right now to be Spider-Man again, and he looks great. Mm-hmm. I'm so excited. And Alfred Molina, what did I tell you? I said, if they ever got Alfred Molina and they said he didn't drown and that thing brought him to another universe, remember how many times I said that they should do that? It's coming true. All my dreams are coming true with Spider-Man. Now, To talk about the comics, my God, I called that Kindred villain is Harry Osborn. So turns out, so far, I think this is what it is. Harry Osborn did die back in the day, and he went to hell. And somehow or another, he gained powers and was able to restore himself back to life numerous times. But he suffered in hell for a long time. And this is all connected probably with Mephisto and all that stuff, I believe. I believe. Now, when he battled Spider-Man and he dug up Gwen Stacy's corpse and all these, and Uncle Ben's corpse, and they put him on a table like something out of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Peter Parker flipped, okay? He wound up possessing Spider-Gwen and all his friends, and he says, listen, save them, do whatever you want to me, but save them. And he's like, you want to make a deal? Fine. So he saved all of them, restored them, but he snapped Spider-Man's neck, killed him, put him in hell, and then he's in hell and he's seeing, wait a minute, and he's trying to tell him, I'm Harry Osborn. He's like, can't be, it can't be. So he brought him back to life, and then he's like, nice, and he's talking to Harry, and he's like, you're a piece of garbage. You have daddy issues. You're trying to kill my friend. You're trying to kill this. You're trying to kill me. He's like, kill you. He's like, I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't want to kill you. He's like, if I want to kill you, I'll kill you now. Like, I'll kill you numerous times. So what he did was, just to show how powerful he was, this never happened in a Spider-Man comic before, he killed Peter Parker numerous times in the comic. And he did every type of death you can think of.
Damn.
He did like they give a homage to Batman. He broke his back in half. He bashed his face in, killed him, smashed his brain, stabbed his heart. He killed him, brought him in hell, tortured him, brought him back, brought him in hell, back and forth for numerous times. And then he finally wakes him up and he's like, see, I don't want to kill you. I can kill you anytime I want because I'm that effing powerful. I want to teach you a lesson because of the sins that you do. Like the sins that you do, you think you're the authority. And when you're doing all these different things, you don't realize what your actions do. All these people now are coming to save you because they love you, but you're going to get them all killed, right? So he was trying to teach him a lesson. He's like, look, Mary Jane's coming, all this stuff. And he's like, please don't, please don't. Probably what's going to come out is he's probably going to tell him, look, this is what I think is going to happen. Yeah. I'm not sure. He's going to say, you say with great power comes great responsibility. But in the end, you didn't do that. You did the most irresponsible act to save Aunt May. You made a deal with the devil, and you changed the whole entire Marvel Universe timeline selfishly. You gave up your marriage to supermodel Aunt Mary Jane, like your happiness, your love. You gave that up to save Aunt May, but you were selfish. Things have to happen. If she's going to die, she's going to die. You can't, like, did you learn anything with the burglar that you let the burglar pass, right? And then Uncle Ben died, so then you became Spider-Man. But why would you make any deals with any villains or whatever to save Aunt May when you'd probably be killing millions, right? Or changing everyone's future, and it's not fair. You change Captain America's future, Doctor Strange lost that he was in Super Sorcerer Supreme because of it. There was a whole bunch of things that happened. People that were dead were alive again. It screwed up the whole, for the first time ever, it permanently changed the Marvel Universe entirely, all because of the actions of one hero. So I think that's what it is about. And what happened was when the thing was restored, there was a Harry that was put in place, but that wasn't Harry. He's in hell while this guy is running around as Harry. He's probably a clone, raising his fucking kid, which he's probably pissed. Because he's like, this guy's a clone of me. He's sleeping with my wife. He's raising my kid. What the fuck is this, right? And you don't even fucking know because you're fucking oblivious to it. Right, you don't even know because you're fucking oblivious to it. So, I mean, we've seen it in the comic. He visited his kid, his wife, and all this shit happened from it. So I honestly think there's going to be something big happening. I think that the deal is going to be undone. I think Aunt May's going to die. I have a feeling, and that's going to be what he loses is Aunt May because of the whole thing. I think, but I could be wrong. But we'll see. But it is the best storyline right now, Kindred is like right there right now. Top villain. I don't think it'll ever be the toppest because Green Goblin killed Gwen Stacy.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think Harry's going to be killing anybody. But I think that this is going to tie in with the Mephisto deal with the devil thing. We'll find out in the comics. You know, and that it's like basically weekly. I mean, you got the Spider-Man and Amazing Spider-Man, then you have a tie-in. So I'm enjoying the comics. I'm doing my platinum trophy thing. We reached 10,000 videos on YouTube. Upwards and onwards, baby.
Nice.
You know, the
Congrats.
only challenge I got to finish is the platinums, and then there's going to be new challenges. There's going to be new stuff. We're going to be going back to the podcast. We're going to be doing a lot of podcasts like we did before. The Christmas season's going to wrap up, and we're not going to be working like tons of hours. And then, of course, we know in January they cut hours like crazy. So I'm going to be doing more podcasts. I'm going to be going back to the YouTube probably right after Christmas. It's going to be back to normal, and we'll see. We're doing all the stuff we love to do. Talk about Doctor Who. That's another thing that's crazy.
By then, and
Yeah. All right, let's get out of here. We'll be right back. Take care. Bye for now.